Yes, children. So today we will deal about the remaining part of the collection and organization and presentation of data. So we have stopped in the last class by the classification of the data. That is, they are divided into geographical classification, chronological classification, qualitative classification, and symbol or manifold classification, as well as quantitative classification. So now we have to move on to the classification of statistical series. How a raw data collected is divided, or you can say how it is divided into groups or classes. Now you have two main classifications for that. First one is individual series. Individual series, and two, it is frequency series. In frequency series, you have two types of series, that is discrete series as well as continuous series. Okay, so discrete series and continuous series. And discrete series is also called a frequency array, and continuous series is also called a frequency distribution series. So don't get confused with the names. It is actually it looks like same, so don't get confused with the names. So moving on to the individual series. In individual series, you have, they are the series which are listed of what you can say, it is listed as single. So observations are listed as single items. It is called individual series. Example I can give you is, it is like, again it is divided into serial order or symbol array of data. Serial order means you are actually dividing it into roll number series. Likewise as students, number of students in a class, they are arranged as per the roll number series. So they are called serial order. Then symbol array of data means, array means it is an arrangement of raw data in ascending or descending order. So if you are given with the raw data, if it is actually distributed, or if it is actually classified in any other particular order, that means in any ascending order or descending order, you should call it as symbol array of data. Example I can give you is, suppose you have so many numbers given like this. Like this, so many numbers are given. Suppose this is how many numbers? 15 numbers. 15 observations are there. So now I am going to arrange this into ascending or descending. Ascending is okay. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 is not there, 6 is not there, 7, 8, then 9, 10, 11. Yes. 13, 14, 15. So 15 observations we have actually done with, yes, it is 11, sorry. So we have actually made it into a symbol frequency, not frequency, symbol array of data. So array means if individual raw data, this is raw data, this first portion is raw data. We have arranged that into a symbol array of data. So that is, we have arranged that into a ascending order. So next we have is, and we can, yes, so this is the symbol array of data classification. Now we will move on to the, this is individual series. Now we are going to move on to the frequency series. That is, the first one is discrete series. So this was individual series. In individual series, either you arrange according to the serial number or serial order, or you arrange it in a ascending order or descending order. So in the next coming series, you have discrete series. Discrete series means it is a series which represents discrete variable, that is finite or exact values. It will never come as 2.3, 2.8, 3.1, like that. Okay, if how many children are there in the family? 2 or 3. It will never be 2.3 or 2.7 or 3.1. So that means discrete series always takes finite value or exact values, not rational numbers or you can say rational numbers or something like fractions like that. It will never come in discrete series. So discrete series, you have steps to follow for making a raw data into discrete series. First one is prepare a table with 3 columns. Okay, that we will prepare and see. Then you have to arrange the values into ascending order or descending order. Then you have to prepare tally bars and make a frequency column. Then you have to finally add all the frequencies to get total frequency. Now we will move on to a question now. Observations. Okay, so this is our raw data. Now we have to prepare 3 columns as per given in your textbook. I am going to make the 3 column, and in the first column you have observations. In the second column tally bars, and in the third column total frequency. Now the second step is to arrange the data into either ascending order or descending order. No need to repeat the numbers because we are going to add that in the tally bars. Okay, so just write the number once only. So you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have these much of numbers in your data. Now you will take each and every number. So before that you have to calculate this, arrange this into a ascending order. Let us take this while doing the data analysis. So 0. Anyway, we will take it now. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. 11, 3 zeros. Okay, so 12 numbers we have arranged that into an ascending order. So now each and every number we will take and give a tally mark. While giving the tally mark, you have to be very careful because after putting 4 tally bars, for each and every number you will indicate with a 1 or like this a mark, and after every 4 you will cut this as 5. Okay, you will never put this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. After 4 you will represent the 5 as a cut like this. Okay, next you will start from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that you will do. So now we will do it. Yes, taking the number, first number, just to avoid confusion you can put a tick mark and go like this. So 1, 2, 3, again 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, here I have not taken the number 5. So just keep it in mind. If it is 5, put 4 and then cut. Okay, that is how you represent 5. It is not with the 5 markings. So this is now 3. Okay, now you have to take the total frequency 3, 2, 3, 3, 1. This is your total frequency. So this is your discrete series with individual series. So discrete series you will never have, you will have only individual series in your observations. Okay. So in the next video we will look about how to classify the data into continuous series or frequency distribution series.